Video on social media. Take a look. Ben Simmons, he's taking a step-back shot during the Nets fan practice. Woo! That was an air ball. Whiffed to the left of the hoop. Shannon, big deal or not a big deal?
It's not a big deal. Hell, we knew Ben Simmons couldn't shoot indoors. What the hell made us think he's going to be able to shoot outdoors when conditions come into effect? Yep, we know, hey, anybody that's played on the blacktop knows. Could be windy, the dust, a wind could come up in a brief second and take the ball anywhere. So this means nothing to me. Now, if he was in college and he was going to play on one of these aircraft carriers like we see every year, one of these teams, they come out here, I think they come out here to California, they put them on one of these aircraft carriers.
San Diego.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, then I'll be, oh, man, I can imagine Ben about to shoot one in the ocean. But I'm not worried about him shooting. Ben Simmons is not going to shoot. And everybody says he doesn't need to shoot. He does all these other things so well. As Philly did do it so well in the Game 7. He still could defend. He still could rebound. He still could facilitate. But guess what? Somehow, they managed to force the ball into his hands, and then what happened? I just want someone to tell me, how can a man do something for his number of years and not get any better at it? Ben Simmons has gotten no better at shooting the basketball than he did the day he walked into, and he's the number 1 draft pick of the Philadelphia 76ers. How? I watched Lonzo Ball improve. I've watched Ja Morant improve his percentage from shooting. I watched damn near every player that took it upon themselves to say, you know what, I'm going to get better at this. Ben Simmons hasn't gotten any better. So I don't think it's a big deal, Skip. And again, Steve Nash said, he doesn't care if Ben Simmons ever shoots a jumper. Ben Simmons is not going to be, he's not going to start out where he needs to be. But damn, y'all keep making excuses. And that's what got Ben Simmons in this problem. Because guess what? When he was in high school, he wouldn't shoot. When he get to college, they'll work on it. And college, when he got to college, they say, well, no, when he get to the NFL, NBA, they'll work on it. And now he's gotten there, and he ain't worked on it a lick. And he's gotten no better at it. But I'm not concerned because guess what? They told me I shouldn't be. Ben Simmons is not going to shoot. He's not going to, 91% of his shots less than 10 feet. 53% of his shot was in 3 feet. He's a 15. I got somebody that's worse than Draymond and Russ combined. Ben Simmons shoots 15% from the 3.
How many is the attempt?
He's made 5. He's made 5. That's too many. However many he's attempted, that's too many. If he's attempted 15, that's 15 too many.
By the way, since the day LeBron James stepped on an NBA basketball court, he has not improved his shooting 1 ounce.
That's not true. That is not true. Skip, that's not true.
Go look at the numbers.
Go look at his 3-point percentage when he first got into the NBA and look at it now. Even though he's not Steph Curry shooting, I know 2 guys that you think are great shooters that he's better than.
LeBron James finished 93rd in three-point shooting last year. 93rd? I don't think he's improved a lick.
So
he takes more.
Hold on, time out. So you're saying LeBron James has not improved as a shooter. When in the championship, his first championship that he lost to the Spurs, they dared him. Now they don't dare him. Don't do that, Skip. Don't do that, Skip. First of all, for you to talk about Ben Simmons and LeBron in the same breath is blasphemous. That ended up, oh my goodness.
It's like you putting LeBron and Michael Jordan's sentence.
I don't want no, God, that wasn't me. I didn't say that. That was Skip. That was blasphemous.
It's the truth. I was just making the analogy. Neither has LeBron improved on his shooting. Just watch this year. He'll shoot 4 or 5 air balls. He'll shoot a couple of air ball free throws this year. Just watch.
So
he will.
Look at his percentage, his rookie year, and look at his percentage now. To say that he hasn't improved is not true. Look at his percentage from the floor his rookie year and look at it now.
Right, just look at his numbers over the last 5 seasons and tell me, did he show improvement from 3? No, it does not.
Yes.
He finished 93rd last year.
Yeah. So his rookie year, he might have been 293.
All right. So back to the infamous video. I don't know what's going on. They're at some fan fest and they're leaving the court and everybody's laughing about something else and they're having private conversations and he's starting to leave the court and he just turns and shoots it and he missed it badly, obviously, and everybody says, oh, that's it. That proves he's a terrible shooter. Well, he's a non-shooter because he's never really had to shoot. But by the way, speaking of that infamous Game 7, I'm not going to let you off the hook or let people off the hook about this. He guarded Trae Young the whole game. He's 6 feet 11 inches tall. Trae's about 5'11 inches tall.
Right.
He held him to 5 of 23 shooting and 2 of 11 from 3 because he just engulfed him.
And even that, he couldn't overcome his inequities.
Nope, in the end he couldn't. Okay.
Again, yes, he can play defense. Yes, he can facilitate. Yes, he can rebound. But what happened when they needed him on the offensive end, Skip? He gave you nothing.
Okay. So I want to reiterate to all those people condemning Ben Simmons as a shooter, he won Rookie of the Year. Then after his rookie year, he made 3 straight All-Star teams, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
And the last 2 years that he played basketball, he was first team all defense. And in 2020, he was the steals champ of the NBA. Mm-hmm. Man, that's decorated. And he just turned 26 years of age.
Yes.
Just turned 26 years of age.
Yes.
So for his career, he's averaged 16 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals a game, and a block a game. Those are some pretty healthy, happy numbers for a basketball team because he's an extraordinary basketball player. His best year was 2019. He had 17, 9, and 8. He's capable of averaging a triple-double. Not that it really matters, as we've seen with Russ, but that's his nuclear sort of capability. Is he a shooter? No. Have you seen him score before? Yeah, he can get you 40 on any given night because he can figure out ways to get to the basket, left-handed, right-handed. Yeah. He's ambidextrous. He's extraordinary, but you need to convince me that the only way he's not going to work for the Nets is that he's psychologically broken at age 26.
I need you to tell me that he's repaired. Because the last time you saw Ben Simmons, tell me what you saw.
I saw broken at the free throw line.
No. You saw Skip. The man wouldn't shoot. The man went over 7 games.
Yeah, but that was just free throw line, late game demons.
The man went over a 7-game series, taking 3 shots in 7 fourth quarters, and you don't think anything is wrong with that?
Because he's afraid of the free throw line. Well, he is.
Skip, guess what? Well, get your butt in there and dunk on everybody. He's afraid to shoot.
He's afraid he's going to get fouled and have to shoot free throws standing alone at the free throw line. Sometimes LeBron can relate to that kind of fear.
So what happens? Skip, it's ridiculous that you keep equating Ben Simmons with LeBron James. LeBron James, no matter what, if he's first, second, or third, he's one of the 3 best players of all time. Nobody thinks Ben Simmons is a top 100 player all time. So stop doing that.
Since LeBron came into the league, nobody has missed more late and close free throws than LeBron James.
And since he's come into the league, nobody has hit more game-winning shots or clutch shots than LeBron James.
No one's missed more.
See, what you try to do, you go to a specific area because you can't beat the body of work the man does.
Hey.
I go to threes. I go to free throws. But what about the winning? What about the clutchness?
The cringiest sight in the NBA is LeBron with the game on the line at the late game free throw line with his hands shaking. Well, how do I do this?
Well, ask Orlando about game-winning shots. Ask them. Ask Chicago. Ask Indiana. With your free throws. Ben Simmons, is LeBron afraid to shoot? Ben Simmons is afraid to shoot.
Yeah, I think LeBron runs from the late game free throw line.
Not to Skip. Afraid to shoot. Stop talking about free throws. We're talking about jump shot, 3-pointers, getting to the lane, whatever.
You were just talking about free throws. You just said he's afraid of the late game free throw line.
I said he's afraid to shoot the ball. The man took 3 shots in 7 fourth quarters.
Okay. Would you want him on your team?
No.
Oh, stop.
No, for what?
He's extraordinary.
Skip.
The Nets are going to benefit from him.
The Philly had him on their team. What did he get Philly? All those 3 All-Star games, all defense, all Rookie of the Year. What did he get Philly?
Game 7 of the conference finals.
And then what did he do?
Not the conference finals. It'd be the round before the conference.
Yeah, the division. What did he do? Second round. What did he do? You tell me. He's a 3-time All-Star. He's a 2-time All-NBA defensive player. He's Rookie of the Year.
It's hard to do those things.
Skip, what did it get Philly?
Well,
it got a guy that was afraid to shoot.
I don't know, what were they in the regular season? Didn't they have maybe the best record in the league?
They were the number 1 seed.
Yep.
And they had a lead on the Hawks, and the Hawks tracked them down. I straight shivered on them.
Yeah, he shivered 5 for 23. He was cold as ice.
Which was still better than Ben Simmons.
Yeah. I'll take Ben Simmons any day or night.
Nobody would take Ben Simmons over Ice Tray. Nobody would take Ben Simmons over Ice Tray.
If I got Kevin Durant and I've got Kyrie Irving and I got a bunch of other shooters. I got Seth Curry, and I got Patty Mills, and I got Joe Harris. I'm good to go with Ben Simmons because he can defend, he can rebound, he can block shots, he can steal the basketball,
he can distribute. He can clog the lane up.
He could easily average 10 assists a night. He's going to be their point forward
in
for this
late
team.
games. I could always slow the game down by hack a Ben and get right back in the game.
Maybe he won't be in there at the end.
Whoa! You just told me a 3-time All-Star and All-NBA defensive player can't play late in games? What good is that? So tell me the time they took LeBron James out late in ball games. Since you over there bumping your gums.
Well, they don't take him out, but they are closing their eyes.
Why not?
Please don't get him to the late game free throw line.
If he's the equivalent of Ben Simmons, they're going to take Ben Simmons out because I said this. I didn't second guess. I first guessed it when Doc Rivers says, if anybody that thinks we're going to take Ben Simmons out of the game, they don't know basketball. I say, boo jive.
Yep.
And what happened? I didn't know basketball, but they took him out.
Remember the shot of shots in the bubble? Remember versus Denver? Was it game 2?
That we won that game?
Lakers, yeah, because Anthony Davis
MVP.
ran across the whole formation to take a shot because Rondo said after the game the play was called for LeBron James. I locked eyes with LeBron and he did not move.
Did you know, Skip?
Did not move.
From 2012 to 2017.
That's Ben Simmons-ish to me. Did not move.
From 2012 to 2017 and 2020, one guy has been the outright leader in points, rebounds, and assists of their guys in the playoffs. That been LeBron James.
He did not move, said Rajon Rondo. He did not move.
Did he move against the Nuggets in Game 5? How did he do against the Nuggets in Game 5?
Well, he got saved by AD's three-point shot.
No, the only thing that would have done it you make it seem like the Lakers would have been down. See what you do? You try to take one instance, but you can't. This man is impenetrable. He's impenetrable.
Yeah, well,
he the GOAT. 4 MVPs, and he did that. A guy that wanted to be Michael B. Jordan came out here and brought the Lakers. Remember, they hadn't been to the playoffs in 7 years before he got there. Before he took them and won a title, they hadn't been to the playoffs in 7 years.
I think I just got your goat about your phony goat. I got your goat. Yep.
4 for 4.
4 for 4?
4 for 4.
He's 4 and 6 in the finals.
4 MVPs.
He's lost 6 finals.
4 MVPs.
6 finals he's lost. That's embarrassing.
And he about to be the all-time leading scorer.
Yep.
And he about to be top 5 in assists.
Yep.
Just imagine if he said, you know what, I don't want to be Magic.
Hey, if Ben Simmons lasts as long as LeBron does, he might be the all-time leading scorer.
Ben Simmons can play 30